Hello, hello, hello! Welcome back, my tarot detectives. In today's case, we are going to be talking about Suzanne Morphew. As we all heard, this is a case that, she disappeared quite a long time ago, and her remains were recently found. And there are some theories out there, some evidence maybe that could be pointing towards her significant other, Barry. We're going to dig into this, see what really happened. Is Barry responsible? What's going on? And as always, keep in mind that this is for entertainment purposes only. Everything in this video is alleged. My opinion, my interpretation of the cards. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get to card slinging. Grab your coffee, beverage of choice. Mine is blueberry cobbler coffee from New England. Amazon purchase. Sister-in-law introduced me to this. It's just so good. Okay. Let's just dive right in. Okay, I want to connect to Suzanne. I want to see what she has to say. And we are kicking it off right away, right out the gate with a true crime and conspiracy oracle. So Suzanne, what is the scoop? Is Barry responsible or what? Give me the tea. Give me the tea on what happened to you, sweetheart. Now that your remains have been found. I'm seeing the Justice card in my head from the tarot, so she's kind of indicating already that she's saying to me, finally, justice, she could have justice. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Inside, outside. Whoa. First of all, where she was found was a dumping ground. She was inside, but then her remains were put outside. Okay. So she was killed within the confines of four walls. Fire. Heat. Okay. There was a heated argument. Is that correct? Abuse. Yes. He wasn't very nice to her to begin with. So there was some that abuse going on. There was a very heated argument, and things got out of control, got out of hand inside. Okay. And she's also saying that, okay, the argument started outside and went inside and turned bad very quickly. And then when she was unalived, her body was dumped outside. Okay. Is that correct? Yes. Outer space. A space outside. That is correct. Okay. Okay, so that's how her demise happened. Inside the four walls, allegedly speaking. A very nasty, negative argument that seemed to have been a pattern broke out outside. And the argument continued on as they ventured indoors. And then her body was dumped in a space outside. Okay. What else can you tell me, Suzanne? What else can you tell me? Turned the family upside down. Upright is like, to me, it almost makes me think of the happy family, coherent. In the reverse, it was not such a great family dynamic. Okay? Things were not great. Blackmail threats. So, he has threatened her in the past. But why haven't you gotten out? Why didn't you get out, Suzanne? Aliens in the reverse. Aliens upright kind of is like outside influence. This is right in her personal space. Okay, so she was, not foreign to her. The blackmail, the threats are not foreign to her. She was used to it. Love in the reverse. There was no love there. The love was gone. Sorry, had to take that. Okay, so where were we? Okay, we were talking about a repeated history of threats that was not foreign to her, that she definitely did not feel loved, or there was no love there. Okay, what else? Military, official operations. Wondering if he was in the military. Can somebody answer that question in the comments? Was Barry ever associated with the military? That might have made him a little extra dangerous because of his knowledge. Man-made disaster. Yeah, she is saying very militant, and this disaster that had happened was totally by his creation. Oh, he may have... Okay. Almost wanted to make it look like natural death, but it wasn't. I don't think he ever thought she was actually going to be secret. Okay. Yes, he has his own little dirty little secret. There was something about a secret. What is his secret? Crime of passion. Over a secret. Oh, love in reverse. She wasn't feeling loved. Oh, okay. I think there was somebody else in the picture. Am I correct? Mountains, yes. Remote. She felt isolated. She felt alone. She did go out. Oh, she was isolated where her remains were. Okay, but what's his crime of passion? Crime of passion is exactly that. Barry was enraged because um, because Suzanne stood in his. There was a mountain that he could not remove, and Suzanne is showing me love in a reverse. That there was a. She was feeling unloved, but she found love someplace else. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I read this or if this just came intuitively or what. Wasn't there accusations that she may have had somebody else? So that's kind of what I'm picking up on. It's like she found somebody else, but Barry was her mountain that she was trying to escape. Let's take a look at some more cards here. Let's get the 411 on this. We may come back to the true crime. In fact, I'm picking these up so they could be shuffled back into the deck in case I need them when I have to answer more questions. So we are going to pick these up. So what I definitely gather, I definitely feel Barry is connected in some way. However, innocent until proven guilty, allegedly. Alleged, everything is alleged. But oh, secret. Secret was also talking about that there's things about the case that are not being told to us, not being discussed. Okay. Okay, under the deck. Chariot. Page of Wands. Ace of Coins. Interesting. The Hanged Man. Ace of Wands. And we're going to end this with Justice. Okay. Justice will be served. She is very confident of that. And there's some kind of evidence in a vehicle. There might be something about the vehicle, Barry's vehicle or her vehicle. There's some kind of evidence in there that is like the golden coin. It is like the universe saying, you want proof? Here it is. Something that is a golden opportunity, some kind of gold nugget that proves about who did it. That There was a lot of aggression, and I'm going to say this. How do I say this? It's like Barry found out about someone else that Suzanne was kind of talking to. The Page of Wands is suggesting communication, maybe even passionate communication, something that really made her feel good and made her look at life from a different perspective. Because as we originally saw, she was in this cycle of constantly being threatened and feeling threatened. She was not feeling safe, not feeling loved. And somebody else that she was communicating with at the bare minimum kind of let her see life from a different viewpoint. And you heard it here. She's pushing this point that I'm about to say. Allegedly speaking, entertainment purposes only, but Barry sexually assaulted her, or attempted to, prior to unliving her. Or I should say, she was sexually assaulted prior. Okay. Crime of passion. Ace of Wands, she was assaulted. AKA the R word. And make no mistake, you could be in a relationship with somebody and they could think that they, especially if it's somebody who is abusive and narcissistic and thinks that they own you, that they could do with you whatever they wanted to do when they wanted it. You catch my drift. And his energy's coming across like that, as they did it when he said they were going to do it. Didn't matter how she felt at the time or what she was doing. She had to drop everything and perform. Okay? She shut him down and told him no. That's when things escalated. And it is like he said, I'm going to show you what a real man can do. And nobody else is going to have you type of energy. Let's take a look at the rest of the cards. The Lovers. Suzanne's energy. The Lover's energy. She was in love, but not with him. And there's a choice. A choice of two. The original Lover's card is a choice card. And hold on, I don't like this angle. Sorry, I got to put it down just a little bit. Okay, that's better. The Lovers. It was all about her and a lover. And which created the situation of the Ten of Coins, the family. It affected the family, okay? And stability, finances. Thank you, Suzanne. Finances. And that's what it was about more than anything with Barry. It was about control and family roots, and also stretching out. And the Ten of Coins features the Tree of Life and its branches, and it touches different aspects of our life, and it's deeply rooted, and it goes underground, and connects the dots on different aspects of life. And she was in this connection with Barry for a long time. That's why Barry saw it. And he was going to be damned if he was going to let somebody else come in and take his Suzanne. There's something associated with money here, Knight of Cups, as the opportunity. Could be an obstacle. And what I feel here is the obstacle to keeping the family together was the fact that there was a Romeo running around Barry's Juliet. Okay? And if you think about the Romeo and Juliet, or maybe I'm thinking Rapunzel, because the damsel, she was in a tower, trapped, and that's kind of like way Suzanne feels. The damsel in distress, the damsel in the tower. I'll be floored if the tower comes out here. But I was starting to go down the Romeo and Juliet, and she says it's more like Rapunzel, that she was the damsel that was caught in the tower, and Rapunzel was like her Romeo that came to save her and break her free of the tower that kept her captive. And the tower is metaphorically speaking a representation of her relationship with Barry. Okay. Above is the Two of Coins. Okay. That was like that is a choice between two. She was trying to balance two people. And she was going back and forth, but there was a lack of courage of actually taking the initiative and ending things with Barry, because there was a lot of threats there. I shit you not. What's at the root of all this? Her death. The death card. Now, she's also speaking to me, saying that there are two suspects, two main suspects. Yes, Barry's one of them. Barry is one of them. In the past leading up to this is the King of Wands, somebody with a hot temper here. So, yeah, that's somebody with a hot temper. And that's that crime of passion. I shit you not. She's repeating crime of passion here. The King of Wands is very, very passionate. Now, passion comes in different forms. It could be that sexual and intimacy, intensity. It's like the fireworks in the bedroom. But the other end of the spectrum of passion is anger and aggression. Here, my folks? Crime of passion. It was at that other extreme of anger that led to her death. I shit you not. In the near future, it's a Five of Coins. Somebody's going to lose. There's great loss here. Being left out in the cold. Feeling alone. But there's a loss here. I will clarify that loss. There is financial loss here. It is half of the loss of Suzanne. Okay. It's half of the... You cut that 10 of Pentacles in half, you get the 5 of Pentacles. It is a breakage between two people. The relationship was already breaking apart. But very soon there is some kind of loss here in the physical world. Can he be arrested? We got justice here. Barry, I wonder if it's going to lose his freedom. Seven of coins. You know, that's kind of like, oh, wow. Hold on. This fox has a stockpile of leaves. And imagine that leaves and creating that little nest egg there. You know, that nest, that home, that sleeping quarters, okay, is there. Investing so much energy. So there was a lot riding on their relationship. And Barry was even looking at it as, I've invested in this. I'm not going to let this go. I'm not going to let and the fox represents resourcefulness. But I'm also getting the message of Barry's not going to let a fox steal his leaves, steal his bed. You know, that's like a very strong indication that of third party, and he's not having it. And I wonder how much money was invested as far as she's showing me a life insurance policy. And I'm seeing that card secret in my mind's eye from that crime deck. Secret insurance policy. Did he cash in on an insurance policy? I wonder. Environmental influences is the Page of Coins. Communication messages. It started it. You know, there were communications. And she's showing me her phone and Barry in looking at her text messages. Okay. But also, the Page of Wands brings information. There is information. Evidence. Evidence. She's talking about evidence. There is evidence that is going to affect this whole thing. There is physical evidence. And it was going back to the car. There's something in the car. And either her car or his car. But there's something about a vehicle that there was evidence. But how long ago had she disappeared? A couple years? A few years? That car's probably gone. They may have to hunt it. What action needs to be taken is the Hierophant. Having faith and being committed. It's going to require a lot of commitment to solve this and bring. But there's some kind of physical evidence. The police may already have it, and there's something about the car. Or they're going to discover evidence in a car. But about being committed and beliefs. And she's very hopeful that justice is going to be served. She's very hopeful, and she's saying justice will be served. Ace of Cups for the outcome. And then she'll be able to rest in peace. The Ace of Cups is healing. Healing waters. Healing energy. So it's like she's showing me that she'll be able to rest. Able to heal her soul from this. When justice is served. Queen of Coins, yep. Eight of Wands, yep. And Judgment, wow. Wow, talk about spiritual. Ace of Cups is new, fresh start, new beginning, and healing. Queen of Coins is about caring for her soul, practical matters. Eight of Wands is communication, information coming in. It's like from the spiritual side of things. Um, there's a spiritual presence that's going to help this to unfold. And the Judgment, final Judgment with the Justice card. Justice is going to be served. And the Judgment is kind of like a renewal. Karma. She is saying, swift karma is going to be served. Wow. For what happened to her, swift karma will be served. Okay, Suzanne, talk to me about this Five of Coins. It's like, I feel like it's going to be undisputed evidence. It's not like Brian Koberger where things are like very sketchy, like what evidence? Fabricated evidence. That's not this here. I think there's probably people out there that believe that Barry is innocent. But like I said, this is entertainment purposes only. I don't feel he is. Ten of Cups. What else with this Ten of Cups? This is a lack of happiness and contentment. No family. No family happening. Five of Swords because of not sabotaging, unethical behavior. Because he took things to the extreme that he was going to win at all costs, even if it costs him his family, and I'm hearing it's going to cost him his freedom. King of Swords, yeah, the hammer's coming down. There is a decision. They're going to be looking at the evidence, and they're going to see how twisted his mind was. They're going to see the evidence, and when the story comes out of what happened to her and how she passed, the result is going to be judgment, karma, judgment, justice. Final judgment and justice is going to be served very swiftly in accordance to the law, the decision being made that he is going to lose his freedom. I really want to know a little bit more about this Queen of Pentacles. It is a mother energy. I'm picking up a feminine, yeah, Seven of Swords with her. Seven of Swords. Temperance. Six of Wands. Eight of Swords. His mother knows something and is lying for him. We're going to save this. Oh, snap. There's more to this. His mother wasn't directly involved with the crime. But she sure as hell knows about it. She sure as hell knows Barry's involvement and has known it. She's gonna try to be his alibi. She's gonna lie for him on the witness stand and try to be his alibi. If it's not a mother, it's a family member or something, a feminine. Wow. I think I saw information from somebody else. Might have been another reader said thought there was a second person involved. I think that's what the second person is. Not directly involved. Hidden. Yes. She may have hit the mother, a very close relative, is hiding information. Okay. And this person is very much flying below the radar. I don't think that police are even looking at her at all. Oh my God, footwear, shoes. I shit you not. She played a role in hiding evidence. There's also, oh my God, modes of transportation also doesn't have to be a vehicle. It could be shoes. The vehicle is the mode of transportation, whether it's motorized or not. Shoes. Oh my God. There's something about a pair of shoes. Maybe they had blood on them or DNA or something. The mother hid them, maybe submerged them in water, threw them in water. Wow. Dwelling, house, Is there a well that's not being used at a house, at their house, or close by? I'm not sure where she lives, but I'm picking up an image of like a well or a well or cistern, maybe a stream or something. There seems to be some kind of flow of water or something like that she threw shoes in to carry them away. Wow, or she threw evidence. No, that's too many cards. Near the property. Is that what's something that's been uncovered? And the shoes flowed down the stream to the river or whatever near a park. Something may have been discovered. We got 3 5s here. 5 5 5, folks. That is change. That is a change in the case. That is also brings troubles and tribulations, some challenges to Barry and his mama. Because there is something here hidden. Okay. What else? And the 9 here is a completion. It's like that which was hidden is no longer hidden. Caregiver. That could be a caregiver. That is a number 4 within the home, the stability. It's like the caregiver can also be representation of the mother. Wow. A teacher, mother, babysitter, but it's a caregiver. So I'm feeling like the mom. Could it be a babysitter? It could be. Could there have been more than one affair going on? I think this is a little bit of a web here that we are going to unfold. The one thing that could stop justice from being served is self-harm. There is a good chance that Barry could unalive himself before he goes to trial. Town, community. Got another 5. Community. Community. Public. Do it in public? What is this community or town? What's public? Or it's going to be public knowledge. Oh, okay. Justice. Okay. Justice being served. There you go. Once again, she's echoing the justice card over here. Okay. He might be put... Here's what I'm getting. There seems to be a sense of self-hate and wanting to self-destruct, self-harm here, or unalive himself when it becomes public knowledge that he did it and all the evidence comes out of maybe even the shoes and his mother. Oh my God. Of getting his a little bit of regret of getting his mother, aka caregiver, getting that person involved. Everything's going to be equalized. Okay, let's get this deck back out. Okay, Suzanne, work your magic. Talk about Barry's mom or whoever this caregiver is. A mother figure. Under the deck is a gift. I just happened to look. Yeah, the mom is going to be given a prison term as well. Yep, mom is going to prison. And I think that because she's being faced with that, Barry may try to unalive himself out of guilt for that. Frozen. Frozen is not acting. Frozen is allowing his mother to take some serious hits on this. And there's nothing that he could... Okay, Frozen, there's nothing that Barry can do to get out of this now. And there's nothing that Barry can do to help his mom. Power in reverse. He's powerless. So somebody needs to be on a watch. Unlive watch. Self-harm watch with him. At home. Yep, at home. It's going to happen at home. He's going to do something. Mark my words, there's going to be an attempt. Wedding, marriage. Okay, she's saying Suzanne passed at home. Okay, Suzanne passed at home. The mother-in-law knew. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Barry was out for revenge. And there was an accomplice, a partner in crime. His mother hid evidence, a vehicle, dealing with a vehicle or mode of transportation. Might have been footwear, shoes, something like that, or something that was in the vehicle that she sent downstream and has been discovered or will be discovered. Okay. And she is coming up and making up a fake alibi for him. And to buy him time. We're thinking that that is the cure for the situation. Now, there is a level of confidence. They thought that they had gotten away with it. They thought that they had gotten away with everything. But it's going to be discovered that she was involved, that the case was frozen. They didn't even have a body for a long time. And there is this accomplice here, the mama, that is going to be given prison term as well, along with Barry. Justice is going to prevail. Justice is going to be served. But somebody has to keep a self-harm watch on him, because he will. It's all over here. He's going to make an attempt on his own life. He's going to have to be watched. And with that, you know, they were both involved in her death. There's the two of them. You know how I opened up here? Two of Pentacles, there could be two people. Suzanne was bouncing two people, but there's two people involved in the crime. One did the crime, one's covering up. And both are caught and going to go to prison. And I dropped the mic. And I will see you folks in the next reading. Love and light.